Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to another Breakfast and Business. It's the middle of the week. We're halfway through now. I hope you've had a fantastic start to the week. As you come in, let me know if you're live or on the replay. And if you're brand new to Breakfast and Business, let me explain exactly what happens in these broadcasts. Every single week, we have a topic that we cover that's an overarching topic for the whole week. And then we break that topic down into subsections of that topic. So this week is all about answering your questions. Normally, we're a very much more structured format, but this week I wanted to give you the best opportunity to ask all your questions around whatever the topic is for that day. So this week we've already covered on Monday, we talked about websites and why it's so important to have one and the importance of creating that whole customer experience start to finish and being able to control the whole thing. Tuesday was all about Google My Business, showing up on the biggest free piece of real estate on the internet. Today is all about the juggernaut that is the advertising giant, is Facebook. So if you've got questions on Facebook, fire them down in the comments now, whether it's about groups or ads or profiles or business pages, doesn't matter. Get those questions rolling in today in the comments and I'll answer as many as I possibly can over the next 30 minutes. Tomorrow it's going to be all about LinkedIn. Friday we're breaking down social selling and sales. So that's sales techniques, how to do attraction marketing, how to get people coming towards you rather than you having to chase them, like the lead generation side we talked about last week. And then Saturday, we're going to break down anything business, anything you want to know around business that maybe you haven't had to ask, had the opportunity to ask during the rest of the week. So if you want to ask topics around those specific subject areas, please do let me know by asking those questions on those days down in the comments. Now, Breakfast and Business is all about coming together as a community. And I want you guys to be a part of this community proactively. And I want you to really push this out there. I want you to help your friends, your family, your connections, your network to find this great content and to help them in the same way that we're helping you. So I really want to encourage you today to hit that share button, tell somebody else about this broadcast, let people know that we are live on Breakfast and Business. For those who don't know, if it's brand new, we do Monday through Saturday, 8 a.m. UK time, 6 days a week, Monday through Saturday, 8 a.m. You can join us live or you can catch these on the replay. You can always find them across all my socials as I'm Tristan G, and that's where you're going to find all the replays. Instagram, you guys are going to have to watch it on IGTV for the replays if you don't catch them live. But otherwise, if you want to join the conversation, if you want to be a part of the broadcast, join us Monday through Saturday, 8 a.m. here live. We do half an hour and we talk about specific topics. Today is all about the juggernaut advertising giant and data collection machine that is Facebook. So today, get those Facebook questions rolling in the comments and I'll be answering as many as I possibly can. I'll definitely be covering a couple of different bits and pieces and the opportunities that lie within the Facebook advertising platform. And we're not just talking about ads, we're talking about the community section, so the groups, we're talking about the business section, the business pages, and we're talking about your profile and the human-to-human connection that we have. As you come in, make sure that you do let me know whether you're live or on the replay and also where you're tuning in from around the world today, because I would love to have a conversation with you and help you specifically with your business. In order for me to do that, I need you to tell me what your business is. What industry are you in? I want to know what types of industries I'm talking to today so that we can give you the most targeted help. I want to give you the most help and advice for your business. Any questions around Facebook today, get them rolling in the comments. And I will be sharing with you some insights, some knowledge, some expertise around the Facebook platform that we've developed over the last 15 years or so, helping our own brands and other businesses to grow. We've helped people to absolutely explode their businesses online, to increase their income and to reach whole new audiences that they didn't even realize were there. And a lot of that happens thank you to Facebook for building this absolute juggernaut of a machine that is giving us the opportunity to connect with literally billions of people around the world every single day. And people are logging in on a regular, like that. The last average statistic I saw when I was putting a presentation together was people logging in around about 53 times a day. And that might be a quick click in to read a notification. It might be checking in to see what other people are up to, but it is people coming together. It's people connecting. It's people wanting to engage with each other. And it's built this community that people feel like they can't be away from. So if you're using it for marketing, if you're using it for advertising, if you're using it for your business, you need to utilize it in the way that it is designed. So a lot of people want to go to Facebook and they just want to sell. They don't want to invest time. They don't want to understand that it is a social media platform. So listen really, really carefully. When I say Facebook is a social media platform, it's important to remember the word social in that. You're not there just to sell. You're not there just to market to people. You're there to build the human-to-human connection, build that trust equity, and really connect with people so that they can join your ecosystem. That's what Facebook is all about. That's what the social media platforms as a whole are all about. And the more you get this, the more you understand it, the better it's going to work for you. So if you're on Facebook, I know that people are watching on different platforms. If you're on Facebook, make sure you do comment, make sure you do connect, because I want to connect with you and help you to understand how to use it better. Instagram, part of the Facebook family. Great to have you in on the broadcast as well. I want to connect with you and help you specifically with your business. So tell me what business and industry you're in as you join the broadcast. And don't forget to tell me if you're live or on the replay. Now, some people ask why I do that when we're live across these platforms. And the real reason for this is, as people come in, I want to be able to help people. If you tell me if you're live or on the replay in the comments, it's going to allow me to come back. If you're not here live and I don't see it whilst I'm broadcasting, I'll still come back and I try to answer as many questions and comments as I possibly can throughout the week. So if you comment in the replays, I will come back, I will read them, I will respond to you. If it's not directly in the feed, it might be a DM, or I might send you a quick audio or a voice message, or so that I can a voice message or a video so that I can help you more specifically. But the point of this week is so that you can ask your questions and get the help that you need. So quickly in the comments, let me know what your business or industry is, and let's see whether or not we can get you some help to get your business rocking and rolling today and moving in the right direction. I really want to get you the help and the support that you might need. Well, I want to answer those questions. If you've got questions that you need answered today for your business around Facebook, I really want to help you to get that help and that solution. Now, there's so much opportunity within Facebook to advertise and to market your business, to appear in front of the right people at the right time. But one thing you need to remember about social media is it's that you need to be social. You need to build connection with people. You need to build an ecosystem that people want to be a part of. For those who are on Instagram, you're already going to see this, but I'm wearing my Build Ecosystems t-shirt today because I'm a strong believer that irrespective of where you're spending time online, you need to be building an ecosystem that people want to be a part of. Whether that's a Facebook group, whether that is a business page, whether it's people that you connect with and you send friends requests to, everything is an ecosystem. Facebook has built an absolute juggernaut of an advertising ecosystem by collecting rich micro data. I talked about this during our lead generation week on Breakfast and Business, and the more data you have, the better you can serve people. The same applies when you're running your Facebook and you're dealing with your customers, your clients, your prospects, you're trying to drive business. The more you can help people, the more you can connect with them, the more you can find out about them, the better you will do for your business on Facebook. I really want to encourage you to have better conversations, to connect, to give people that opportunity to find out more about what you do so that they can find out what else you can offer them. So the ecosystem concept is about providing solutions-based products and services within an ecosystem that people want to be a part of. So if you have a community, a Facebook group, how do you interact with people? How do you engage with them? How do you keep people coming back for more? And Facebook as a platform has built these things out for you so that there's polls, there's videos, there's live videos, there's written context, there's graphics. You can do all of this stuff within the platform, but you have to think about, how does it serve my customer? How does it serve my audience? Who is my audience? If you can't identify who your audience is, you're going to miss out on a massive opportunity today to really connect and to build that authority within your industry. And it is so important that we do that. We show up and we're consistent and we provide a massive amount of value. If we don't, you're going to miss an amazing opportunity to really understand how this beast works. I'm going to have a quick sip of my coffee and then we're going to carry on the conversation around Facebook. and the importance of the differentiating between your Facebook profile and your business page. We're going to come into that in just a hot minute whilst I have this quick sip of coffee. Let me know where you're tuning in from and whether you are live or on the replay. I'm also going to quickly hit that share button in the same way I've just asked you guys to do. Let's get this out onto the broadcasts across all the different platforms. So whether you tag a friend below, whether you just hit that share button, share it to your profile, share it to a group, share it to a community that you're a part of, and let's see how many people we can help this morning to understand Facebook and the power of this juggernaut. Now, like I said, there are literally billions of people on the platform, and you need to find them. You need to find your audience and connect with them. How do you go about doing that? Well, before you do anything, you need to really understand that there are 3 E's in social media. You need to engage, you need to educate, or you need to entertain. And if you can do more than one of those, then even better. You're going to really start to build authority within your industry the more you can use these 3 E's. We used to teach this as part of a content creation workshop, and I want to encourage you today to understand that the more you utilize the 3 E's in social media, the more effective it's going to be for your business. Now, as we go through, remember, you can ask your questions in the comments, get involved, use the tools of the platform. If you're on Instagram Live or you're on Periscope, you guys will have hearts. Tap the screen. Let's get those hearts going. Facebook, use the reactions. YouTube, you guys have got thumbs up. And use those tools within the platform. If you don't know or you can't access any of that for any reason, you can drop red, yellow, or orange emojis in the comments to show that you're following along, that this is valuable, that it helps you. And I really want to get you that help today to make Facebook work for you. So I want to break down the difference between business pages and profiles, because a lot of people fall into this trap of actually misusing Facebook and utilizing their profile as the primary place to do business. Now, the reasons we hear vary vastly, but usually people say, well, I get better engagement, I get better reaction there. And if you think about it, if you've been on Facebook, let's say for 4 or 5 years, you've spent 4 or 5 years building up your network, your connections, your friends on your friends list. And then you wonder why, when you start a business page today, why it doesn't have the same traction. And the reality is you spent 4 or 5 years building out your profile and you spent no time building out your business page. If you never invest any time in building out your business page, you're going to miss out on the opportunity to actually leverage it properly. If you do utilize the business page better, then you're going to start to build a really big audience. So let me quickly recap that one again. People who have spent 4 or 5 years on their Facebook profile often say to us that their business page isn't picking up as much traction. And the reality is they haven't invested the time in growing it and building it. There are so many more extra tools that you can use within your business page. If you start to understand that there are those tools that are available, you'll start to understand why you should invest time there. So don't misuse the platform. Don't misuse Facebook by using your profile only as your primary place to do business. Yes, it's great for sharing. Yes, it's good for connecting. Yes, it does have more engagement, but you've invested more time there than you have in your business page. So put some time into your business page today so that we can grow that brand presence on the platform. I really want to help you to understand you have to invest time in order to grow and develop that area of your business. If you don't do it, then you're obviously going to negate the opportunity to connect with people and to build your brand as a business. It is actually within Facebook's terms and conditions that is the primary place that you should do business. It should be on a business page. And when you understand that you can run all your ads and things on your business page, if you want to go down the paid advertising route, it's got so many more tools. If you've never been on a version of Facebook that has a grey top instead of a blue top, you've never been inside Business Manager, you're not utilizing all the tools available to you. And that might be why you're not understanding the power of Facebook for business right now. So if you haven't checked out a Business Manager, another tool that you definitely need to check out within Facebook if you're running it for business is the Creator Studio. So many people that we talk to have never heard of Creator Studio. It's a way for you to manage your business accounts and pages and to create better content and with more options and tools available to you. So if you haven't seen it, please do go check out facebook.com/creator studio, and that's got more functionality, more features for you to go and to create for your business, brand and page. And I really want to encourage you to go check out Creator Studio today, so that it makes your life easier. It allows you to do more with your business page, and it'll allow you to really build up that brand that you want to build, whether you're an individual or whether you are a personal brand, or whether you're a business brand. You can utilize business pages in order to open up all these extra tools and functionality. So if you haven't set up yourself as an entrepreneur, a business person, an advisor, a consultant, a speaker, an author, all of these kinds of categories that you can set your personal profile up as, I'd encourage you to start that today. Go and set yourself up as a business page and look at all the options that it gives you. You can start to build out your audience much more powerfully and effectively as you move forwards through the day with your Facebook account. Now, using our profiles, here's a really good way to build out using your profiles. Yes, it shouldn't be the primary place that you do business. You should have a business page, either for your personal brand or for your business, that allows you to show up consistently and also to be in line with everything else you do across the web, whether that's your website or other social platforms. People will find it, they will recognize it as you, and they will connect with you. So build out that business page and start out. But here we are. If you've got your profile, which you've invested that 4, 5, 10 years maybe into the platform, and you've invested all that time putting in more information and photos and background and connecting with people, here's where the magic happens. You get to invite those people to events. You get to invite those people to like your page. So you've already built the connections. Now utilize them best for your business. It's not about blanket marketing. It's not about spamming. It's about effective contacting and communicating with people. Some people utilize the Facebook groups feature super effectively, and how we look at that is these little communities with people with a very common interest. As we move house, we find a new area that people are in, and we can join that local community and hear what's happening, the latest updates. If anything of interest that's newsworthy would usually happen inside those groups. So it builds that real sense of community, and it really is their community focus for the business and brand of Facebook. So they want to connect people on an even higher level. If you've got a specific niche or industry that you want to become an absolute key person of influence for, then you should be looking at joining communities that are relevant to you and helping people, answering questions, going through there, helping as many people as you possibly can. If you're not doing that in other people's communities, then maybe you need to start your own community. If you can't find one that serves your need, maybe set up your own Facebook group and allow people to come and join. But here is the kicker. So many people that want to build out Facebook communities think that it is all about them. Let me break it down for you. If you're building out a Facebook community, it is not about you. It is about the people that you serve. So when you build that out, make it something that's easy for them to understand and for them to find that they're likely to be looking for. They might not be looking for your business, but they might be looking for the type of help your business gives. So if you think about it from that point of view, it should help you to build out a Facebook group that people will want to find. For example, Kawasaki bike owners. And maybe it's a specific model, would mean that people might be searching for that and they might find it. They might not be looking for Dave's Garage, for example. So the people who run the garage might set up a group that is more open in the terminology that it uses, so that people find it and they connect with it. For us, we have a group that's called Free Social Media Training for Business Global. And it doesn't have our brand on it. It doesn't need to have our brand on it, because when people find it and they connect with that group and community, they start to find out more about us, what we do, who we are, and how we can help them. So we don't need to slam our brand front and center. It gives us the opportunity to not have to shout so much about our brand. People find out as a happy coincidence who the people are helping, what the brand is behind it. And that is really defined in the title. Free Social Media for Business Global. If you haven't joined that community, it is a completely free community and we never sell within it. You'll see in a second across all the different platforms the link come up. But for those who don't see it or can't find it, it's nomad9.com/free social help. You'll see it pop up on here. So itsnomad9.com/free social help. It's a link straight to a Facebook group. It's just a direct redirect from our website that goes straight there. A couple of questions so that we can communicate better with you and help serve you better. And then once you're in that community, it is exactly that. It's free social media training for business, global. All the principles that we teach and the strategies that we use work around the globe. Obviously, it's for native English speaking countries primarily, because we don't deliver in any other languages. If you understand English, then the community could be for you. If you know anyone else that it might benefit, please do invite them in, share the link with them, whether you share that link or whether you go to the community and invite them. I don't mind which way around it is, but let's help somebody else today to understand that there is help and support out there. For your business, for your industry, think about the support that you could deliver and that you can provide to your niche, to your industry, to your local community, to your business industry specifically. How can you create a community that people want to be a part of? Now, we're talking about Facebook today, but we build communities across different social platforms, and Facebook actually now is an absolute juggernaut of a platform. And obviously it's, you know, been in the press. It's had a whole lot of good and bad press for the things that they've been doing. But here's the reality. Facebook own so many different platforms. Now, if you use WhatsApp, then you're using part of Facebook's family. If you're using Instagram, you're using part of the Facebook family. If you're on Facebook, obviously, you're using some of Facebook family. And it doesn't stop there. They have so many tools that we can utilize. Understand that Facebook goes far beyond the platform as well. If you utilize their paid advertising options, then it's going to allow you to use what they refer to as their let's just slip my mind. Their audience network, so the extended network for users who have got Facebook. It'll allow you to appear as ads on other people's websites. So if people have allowed adverts on their website and people can put Facebook ads there, you can connect with them. So you can connect not just on Facebook, but you can connect with people where they're spending time. So the audience network of Facebook doesn't stop at the bounds of Facebook and the Facebook apps, because Facebook was smart enough when they built this huge juggernaut to actually open up the login options and to use Facebook login as an option across different sites, which meant that they collected even more rich data from all of these other sites, which is part of why they collected so much data so quickly about people and actually got to this point of being able to pinpoint the audience that you're trying to connect with. The great news as a business owner is that the platform that Facebook have built across all the different tools that they've got, I'm going to call it one platform with multiple different tools within it. So Facebook is a tool, Instagram is a tool, WhatsApp is a tool that can all be used for your business when you understand how they work. So you have to show up consistently. You have to provide value. You have to play within the confines of the social platform that you're choosing to communicate on. Facebook gets to set the rules. It's their platform. It's their playground. Remember, you can't moan about a platform that you don't pay anything to utilize. I talked about why your website was the most important on Monday, and that being the only place that you can control the whole customer experience. But here's the thing. If you are not playing within their rules, you can't really complain about it. You're not paying for the service. You choose to be here in the same way your audience choose to be here. And so be respectful when you're connecting with those people, to actually invest time with them, to get to know them, to connect with them, so that you can show up as best you can for your audience and community. And it is that, it's an audience and a community. I talk about that ecosystem. You have to build an ecosystem that people want to be a part of. With Breakfast and Business, we've built an ecosystem that is, people know what to expect, they know where to go, they know what to do, and it is about us helping as many people as possible. So if you're watching live or on the replay, please do hit the share button, please do tag a friend in the comments, let them know why they should tune into this broadcast and what Breakfast and Business is all about. We've built an ecosystem where we show up regularly. This is one part of our ecosystem as a business at It's Nomad 9. This is a free resource that we do Monday through Saturday, 8 a.m. for half an hour, answering questions, providing information and knowledge sharing with you guys around specific topics. Every week has an overarching topic, and then we dive into deeper sections as we go through every single day. Today specifically being about Facebook, Obviously, I said Monday we covered websites. Yesterday was Google My Business. Tomorrow is LinkedIn. Friday is social selling and sales. And Saturday is anything business that didn't fit into any of the other categories. So if you want to ask questions, you can ask live. You can also ask in the replay down in the comments, or drop me a message as I'm Tristan G across all the socials. Let's connect. Let's get you the help that you need today. Remember, it's only 30 minutes, but it's 30 minutes a day that cumulatively and compound effect that you get from implementing the things that we teach you and share with you here will have a massive impact on your business. If you haven't already had the opportunity to join us, we are running currently, and we'll be sending out fairly shortly a content creation challenge. If you're struggling to show up across social media, if you're struggling to come up with content regularly, consistently, or struggling to scale your content, I want to show you how to do that. If you go to itsnomad9.com/challenge, that will give you the opportunity to join the challenge that we are currently running. That is, we're sending out how to do content at a much more scalable level. So as we do this, I want to literally live and breathe everything. So whilst we are currently live, let me talk you through what is happening. So I'm live here with you through StreamYard in landscape format. I've also got Instagram live running up there. I'm telling my story in Instagram stories here, and I'm also running a time lapse up in the back corner. So we can create content in multiple different formats at the same time. Time is your most valuable asset, and you need to be mindful of it. So when you understand that you can do more than one thing at a time, it's going to change how you do business. It's going to change how you do content. A lot of people struggle to do content regularly and consistently because they don't have a good system and process in place. Throughout October, as part of the challenge, we're going to help people to really understand how to do this. So I'm going to quickly on Instagram. Sorry, guys, you're going to have to quickly, let's quickly drop this up here. It's nomad9.com/. So guys, on Instagram, it's there in the comments for you. Sorry, we can't send this out quickly and easily like we do here on all the other platforms, but it's nomad9.com. Oh, that's got a typo. It should be an I at the beginning. It's nomad9.com/challenge. Please do go check it out. It's a completely free resource. Every single day throughout October, you'll receive an email with tips, tricks, techniques on how you can utilize your content and create better content for social media. Just in the same way I did just a second ago, some behind the scenes. There you go, Instagram, let you see that first. You guys over here, I'm creating content behind the scenes so that you can see how we create content and how you can replicate that model for your business and for your brand. It'll be photos, it'll be written, it'll be video. We're going to show you how to utilize all the different tools and how to do it quicker, better, and more efficiently. So guys, if you have any questions around Facebook, please do drop them in the comments. I'm going to come back to them after the broadcast. I'm going to answer as many as I possibly can. You can always drop me a message in my inbox if you don't want to ask here. The reason we encourage you to ask in the comments is you might ask a question that somebody else needs the answer to, and when we answer you, we're also serving everybody else in the community. So please do get involved in the comments so that we can help you as much as possible within the tools and the platforms that you guys are watching on. So I really want to encourage you, get involved, ask the questions, and tune in, whether it's live or on the replay. At 8 a.m. every day, we go live for Breakfast and Business. We're sharing a different topic. We're breaking things down, and we're making things easier for you so that you can make the best use of your time, your most valuable asset. We appreciate your time, your attention, your energy when you come to these broadcasts. We know that you can't necessarily always make every broadcast. Maybe you won't even catch them up on the replay. We're so busy these days with so much to do. It's about becoming more effective and more efficient, and that's exactly what we do with Breakfast and Business. So my top tips for you today relating to Facebook. Let me quickly jump in here. I'm going to quickly share this with you. So my top tips for you for using Facebook would let's try that again. My top tips for you with Facebook would be: use your profile to connect with people on a human-to-human level. Utilize it for inviting them to events, getting people to communities, Build out your business page by inviting people from your profile that you've built up over years to your brand new business page. Let's get people from where you've already connected with them to the specific place that you're going to talk about business. When you put stuff on your business page, share it back to your profile so that people have the opportunity to connect. In the same way, you could find this live from my Facebook page back on my profile, and it's also going out across a number of other platforms. We're giving people the opportunity to find it on my profile, but without ramming it down people's neck inside of my profile. So we're doing it where it's supposed to be, on the business page, and sharing it back across onto my profile. I'm also sharing it through other platforms. You know, I'm on Instagram Live, I'm on Twitch, I'm on Periscope, I'm on Twitter, we're on YouTube. There's all these different platforms that we're live on, but today being about Facebook, we're using the business page to go live, and we're sharing that live stream onto other places. We'll share it into groups and communities that we run as well, but it's an opportunity for people to come and connect. When they then comment, you'll have the opportunity to invite them to your business page or profile, which is a super powerful way to do this. There's an invite button when people react. So if you guys react to the video and you haven't liked the page, it will give me the option to invite you to the page. If you found it valuable, which that's an indicator, if you've reacted to something, you probably like it. That would allow me to invite you and to bring you across. In the communities that you use, the Facebook groups that you're a part of or that you're running yourself, you can invite people, you can share links to it to get people into that community, but you really have to build an ecosystem. If you haven't joined it yet, it's nomad9.com/free social help. That'll take you to the Facebook community that we run. And you can find all our social links and stuff across itsnomad9.com, our website that we've just renovated. We're telling our story there, and we're providing even more value through blogs and resources on our website. So if you want to get any more help in between these broadcasts, either connect with me as I'm Tristan G, and you can go to imtristang.com as well, or go to It's Nomad 9, the agency that I run. We've got itsnomad9.com, or find us as itsnomad9.com. As It's Nomad 9 across all the different social platforms. We'd love to have a conversation with you. We'd love to help you out. We run regular free strategy calls. We've got a free community. We've got resources and blogs and videos and content coming out of our ears to help you. We try to keep people up to date with the latest things happening on social media, what's changed, so what's happening, what's changed, how it impacts you, and what you can do to make the most of it. If you want to get more value like that, make sure you connect with us across the different socials. We tell different stories on different platforms. So, for example, my Instagram stories, if you're not following me, instagram.com/I'm Tristan G. The stories part of my Instagram is all behind the scenes. It's showing you a little bit more than you will see anywhere else. And we're going to show in the content challenge exactly how you can do the same thing in order to get more done. That's it for today. Like I said, Facebook was today's topic. If you have questions around Facebook, you can either ask them here on the video, join our community and ask them there, or drop me a message as I'm Tristan G across the various social platforms. I would love to help you understand how to utilize Facebook more and more effectively, how to use it better and to get the most out of it. It can be a bit overwhelming because there's so many options, so many things you can do. It's not about the things that you can do. It's about the things that you can do more effectively to make the best use of your most valuable asset of time to make this work for your business. Facebook will only work as well as you work on it. Let me say that again. Facebook will only work as well as you work on Facebook. So important. If you don't get that, then you're going to be missing an absolute trick. Thank you so much for tuning in live or on the replay. It's been great to hang out with you and to talk all things Facebook today. Like I said, if you've got questions, fire them over in the comments or drop me a message or a PM or an email. If you want me, it's tg@itsnomad9 on email if you'd rather email. But thank you for hanging out today, whether it's live or on the replay. It's great to have you here, and I hope that you're utilizing Facebook to its absolute maximum capacity. There's always more we can do. There's always more we can learn. I'm consistently learning from those around me and from the clients that we work with as well, and the partners that we've got. So please be open-minded to carrying on learning. It's a continual learning cycle. But go out there today, and it's not about the information we give you. It's about your implementation of that information that will really make a difference. So go out there and start putting these tips and tricks into practice to start growing your business more effectively and efficiently using Facebook. Take care, guys. Have a great morning, afternoon, or evening, and I will catch up with you all again at 8 a.m. for another Breakfast and Business tomorrow.